It's Transformers96 here with another review, this time of the Hot Toys Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, the famous founder and leader of the Cobra unit, the Boss. So there you go. So this figure was given to me in review by a fantastic toy store, Toy Anxiety. They're great for all your 1/6 scale needs. Hot Toys, Sideshow, they have it. Go check them out, toyanxiety.com. The link will be in the description. They part out figures, so if you're looking for just a piece or two, they've got it as well. If you're ever in Arizona, definitely go check out their toy store. So there you go. So let's get her out of the box and see how she is. Here she is out of the package, but before we go into the figure, let's go over her accessories. She of course comes with a standard Hot Toys base. As you can see here, it says Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, little nameplate that says Boss, as well as an adjustable cradle. Overall extremely nice, nothing too different, but definitely a nice base. The Boss comes with 6 hands, 3 for the right, 3 for the left, and as you can see they look pretty nice. You get 2 fisted hands for both sides, one a relaxed hand that can hold the handle for the crates, then another hand that's just got a little opening, good for holding the knife, another hand that's more of a trigger, and another trigger hand. As you can see, they're pretty cool. There are just gloved hands, and the wrinkles on the sides look nice and everything. Nothing too special in here, but overall they look cool. Let's see if we can focus. There you go. You can see the writing on there. As you can see, they're pretty nice. Unfortunately, though, it does hinder ankle articulation completely because, you know, all they can do is swivel because there's obviously no ankle joint. But as you can see, they do look pretty nice, and you get definitely a nice amount of them. Nothing, you don't get a huge amount, but you definitely get what you need. She also comes with the sheath and knife. As you can see, you can put the knife in the sheath. As far as just going over the sheath, wonderful detail. Love the leather-like look and the stitching on the side. Really, a lot of work went into this just one little piece, which is really quite nice. The knife can pull out, and as you can see, it's a small blade, but overall it's nicely done, and the detail's pretty good. So this on the other side, as you can see, has a magnet which can attach to her. So let me show you that. As you can see, the magnet does just attach up there. Unfortunately, that is really the only place that it does attach, and it's a little bit like sticking up. If I remember correctly, in the game it's more tilted to the side and not just so straight up pointing. Overall looks good, but I think that it will kind of hinder if you want to turn her head left. It'll kind of hit the knife and everything. So I don't think it's the best position they could have put it, but if they tried to put it where it really was in the game, I think the wrinkles would really affect the magnet. So I understand why they put it there. Not great, but hey, it works. Of course, you get the Patriot rifle. So she died by her own request to Naked Snake to kill her with this weapon. So as you can see, pretty cool. I really do. The detail's nice. I mean, it's really just all black because it's from a video game. There wouldn't be a real kind of real look to it. But it does look very nice. It does have this ammo pack, which is removable, and there you go. It can just slide right out. Overall, it's very nice, and she can hold it pretty well. Here's the long crate that you get. There are these stickers that you can put on the crate. If you'd like to pause and read any of them, you're more than welcome. But you just peel them off, and it shows you where to put them. You can just stick them on. It looks pretty cool. And but as you can see, this one is for holding the large rocket launcher. As you can see, it does open pretty nicely. I do really like this kind of foam, but it's a very hard foam, so it'll definitely always keep its shape. And you can put the rocket launcher in there, which is really nice. Just quickly do it. There you go. Unfortunately, though, the handle does stick out. I mean, I'm surprised that they did this, but it doesn't close. And I don't know why they decided to do it that way, just to have it open and stuff, but I would have rather that they made it just a slight bigger and had it actually close, but they didn't. Unfortunately, nothing too bad, but it is a shame. But the rocket launcher itself is quite nice. As you can see, you can read this there you go. As you can see, it's very nice. It's got a little back piece and everything. Here's the trigger with the little red handle, and I do like the handle's texture and everything. It looks very nice. And inside of it, there is this extendable piece which is put on the rocket, which I'll show you later so that you can kind of stick it in this. So overall, it's extremely cool. Like the crate a lot. I think it looks extremely cool, but it just wasn't designed quite properly, in my opinion. Would have really liked it to close, and I'm surprised they didn't. But what's nice also about the crate is it does have a functioning handle, which is cool, and she can hold it, which is pretty nice. Here's a smaller crate. As you can see, it's pretty nice. Good detail. Like I said, you can put some stickers on this if you would like. And it does have a nice functioning handle, which is cool. This does open, and then the sides open, which I think is pretty nice. And then you get this. It's a little cage that's kind of built around to keep the missile, you know, there, not damaging anything. Really like the design of this. As you can see on the inside of the crate, there's a nice place just to hang it up, which is cool. And this time it does close, which is nice, with the weapon inside. So as you can see, if you'd like to read this, there you go. Overall, extremely cool. Really do like the burgundy color of it with the yellow stripe. There's also another kind of warning label on here. Very nice. Overall, looks extremely cool. The missile, of course, what's in the missile is the little silver kind of stock of it, and you can just plug it in and then just put it into the rocket launcher, and then have the rocket launcher have this huge missile on the end. It's pretty cool. I do like that you can do that. I do like that when you have the missile inside the crate, it does close, and the crate opens really well, really nicely. I think it looks awesome. Overall, really think that that was well designed and looks great. The boss also comes with a black robe. As you can see, it's pretty nice. At first glance, and if it's not in proper lighting, it does look just plain black, and there's no kind of designing or anything. And, you know, when I saw a bit of the game where she had this on, I was just like, well, that looks like it has you know, some nice design in it. But when I got it really close, you can see the design, and if you have it in good lighting, you can see the design there in the it looks very nice. I like all the stitching work and everything. It looks good. It's almost like a poncho though, just the way that it hangs and everything. I do like the hood. It folds up really nicely, and if you like to fold it over her head, you can kind of do that, but it's just like huge. So so the only proper way is to have it folded back. Overall, it doesn't look great. I mean, it looks pretty accurate to the game, I'd have to say. But there's no way anybody would display her like this. It just covers up all the detail, all the niceness of the body and everything, and it makes it quite plain. So it's a nice accessory for her to come with, but nobody's gonna ever use it or need it. So in that sense, it was a little bit of a waste, but overall it does look pretty nice and pretty accurate to the game. So now to go over the actual figure. As you can see, as far as the face, it's detailed extremely nicely. I mean, really, there's no issues at all. Even the little hairs hanging down on her face, they're painted extremely well, when that could have easily been a quite sloppy job, but overall it was done well. Everything looks very nice, and I do like the way the hair kind of flows, and it does look pretty realistic. In the game, of course, she has like a more flatter look, not so realistic. But overall, this looks really nice. I do like it. And the joint, of course, is on the upper neck and not the lower for obvious reasons. Overall, the face sculpt's pretty nice. So yes, I do like that. So now let's go down further. So now down onto the body, as you can see, pretty nice. This is a functioning zipper, which is really cool. If you wanted to, you could zip it all up, and there is a way to, you know, actually attach these straps so that it's, you know, when she's full costume, but then you can also zip it down. I think this is a lot more interesting look, and it's cooler, especially with the scar, so I do really like that. This scar is when she was commanding on a battlefield and had to give birth on the battlefield, which left a snake-like scar there, and she gave birth to Revolver Ocelot, you know, something like that. But as you can see, it looks pretty cool. The detail in the body is very nice. And what's interesting is she does have a, you know, kind of like a ball joint here. This is actually rubber, which is pretty cool. I do like that they decided to do the rubber. Gives it a really natural and, you know, look, which is really nice. Overall, you know, it does say not to get any sharp objects or alcohol, because, you know, I know everybody just likes to pour alcohols on their hot toys, but you know, just to be safe, it says it. So overall, that's pretty cool. As far as the straps, I think they're done extremely well. They all are posable, so you can pose all the straps, which is really wonderful. Really love that. Really like it a lot. There are just a bunch of you know, straps and harnesses just throughout it, and then there's this very bright silver, you know, glossy, shiny, you know, costume here. It reminds me a lot of the space suits from Austin Power. But as you can see, it looks pretty cool. You got a little emblem there, as you can see. Very nice. And on the back, it's pretty cool. The straps go around, and of course there are these are real straps. They're not. These are real, kind of like you know, like strings. They're not molded on there, which is pretty nice. Overall detail is quite nice. So now let's go down a little bit. As you can see, she does have a removable kind of green belt. You can hook the Patriot to that belt as well. And as you go down, you get more of that silver type of material, and she does have like a little knee pad here. Overall, pretty nice, nicely designed. I noticed in the game that the lines in the suit here are a lot more prevalent. You can see them a lot, and I didn't even notice that there were lines in this costume until, you know, I really got up close, because I noticed there was a lot of design in her pants, but not in the toy. So overall, I wish that they could make those a little bit more prevalent and not so hidden, because, you know, it's not quite accurate to the game being so hidden. But overall, it does look nice. Now let's go down. She does, of course, have the white boots. As you can see, they look cool. Really do like the stitching work that was done. Of course, this is molded in stitching work. It's not actual. But overall, it's cool. Of course, it does hinder articulation a lot because there's no ankle. So, unfortunately, the only thing that these boots can do is swivel. So, not great. Articulation with her is quite hindered in a lot of places just because of the design of her suit. She does have some nice waist articulation, which is good. But other than that, she's hindered a lot. But she does have a nice range of movement for what her costume allows her to have. Overall, very nice. So here's the boss figure compared to a couple other Hot Toys figures, the Captain America and Scarecrow. They're all standing on a base, and they all have the same base, so the size is pretty much the same. As you can see, quite short. I mean, Captain America is a very tall figure, so don't think that he's the example here. More of Scarecrow. Scarecrow's more of just a normal size Hot Toys figure, and as you can see, she's about an inch shorter than him. Maybe inch and a half almost. I mean, the difference is quite large. I know that she's a woman character, so she would probably be shorter. I'm not quite sure what the scale is here, if this is completely accurate. I have to assume that it's accurate, but she's quite a small figure, which is interesting. But overall, it could be completely accurate, though. But there she is compared to Scarecrow and the Captain himself. So overall, that's my review of the Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, the boss figure. As you can see, she is pretty cool. There are a lot of nice things going for her, and a couple things that weren't great, but overall, I do highly recommend her to big fans of the Metal Gear Solid game and line of games. Overall, extremely cool. She is, of course, the mentor of the Naked Snake. You gotta get her. Nice detail. I do like the rubber body. Surprised they did that, but happy they did that because it worked out pretty well. Some nice accessories and some pretty cool ones as well. Overall, I do recommend her for fans of the game and fans of the boss especially. So there you go. So like I said, I got this figure from Toy Anxiety, a fantastic toy store. Great for all your 1/6 scale needs. Highly recommend them if you want to go check them out. The link will be in the description, toyanxiety.com. They part out figures, so you're just looking for a head, you're looking for a foot and hand, a costume. They have it. Go check them out. If you're ever in Arizona, definitely go to their store. So yeah, so overall, this is a pretty nice figure, and thank you for watching my review. MidChance496 here. Just want to say thank you for watching my review, and to definitely go check out toyanxiety.com, or if you're ever in Arizona, definitely check out their store. They have loads of toys. I'm talking Marvel, Star Wars, Doctor Who, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Aliens vs. Predators, you name it, they have it. They sell high quality at low prices. Check out toyanxiety.com today.